Easy, beautiful people, and welcome back to another FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood video. I've never wanted to binge this series more at the moment, man. I really do. Every episode is just getting worse with the cliffhangers. FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood never used to have cliffhangers, and now it's cliffhanger every episode. What is going on? It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. I'm itching to see where this series goes. I've been like fighting just pressing play on more episodes, but that would mean sitting in this chair and recording for like hours on ends. People are just saying just live stream the rest of it. I am loving this series so much. My love for this series is just growing with every single episode. When I first was like, when people tell me to react to it, I was like, surely it can't be, it's the highest rated anime. Like maybe it's like got nostalgia feelings to it. Maybe people are just like so diehard fans that they're just like overlooking other animes. And then I've been watching it, I'm like, no, it is very, very good. It deserves that place. It does. It's awesome. It is brilliant. I'm gonna stop talking. Press subscribe. You right there, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Press it. Press it right now. Press the subscribe button. Go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Click it. Nice. I bet you feel better after doing that, don't you? I bet you do. Nice. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. Let's jump into FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood, episode 36. Gotta love the music.
Pulsewell.
About time, man.
Linemeyer. Gianni. Collins. Tony. Willard. Ripley.
He's shredded? Look at the size of those dude's pecs! Jesus, I never would have thought that. It's about time we saw more of this guy. It's been ages.
McDial. Mayo. Forgive me, but I have to use you.
We know he's not human, right? It was mentioned that he wasn't human, but we don't know if that was true. It could be something to do, like how like when someone becomes like a killer or does something crazy, people say it's inhuman. It could be along those lines, but it was mentioned earlier in the show. They were like, are you trying to become human again? Or something like that, right? So maybe he was human once. So he could have been like what happened with Bradley, maybe? I don't know. Also, when Bradley was standing out in the night on his own and he was like talking to a moth, what was that? Which one of the 7 deadly sins was that?
You can hug them, They are your sons.
I don't want the monster to spread.
Please. If it could spread that way, don't you think I would have caught it a long time ago?
From all the banging we do.
Since I got this body, I've seen a lot of death. But I always tried to think about it as part of the flow of the larger world. That made it easier somehow. And each time I encountered something new and wondrous, it seemed right that I'd accepted this body and kept on living. For a long time, that was enough. But then, I met you, and together we created 2 sons. Now it's different. I don't get any older. My sons age and grow before my eyes. And suddenly I'm terrified. I'm realizing that I really am a monster.
It's interesting. So my theory wasn't super far off. I did have a feeling that I said that I'd reckon he'd been around for a while because a lot of people talking about the timelines. But the thing I wasn't right with, or at least I don't know if I was right with, and I don't know how it could be, was I said all of this was created because they wanted to get the mother back, which that timeline doesn't add up at all. But I wonder if there's something there, because he seemed so interested when he talked about the boys bringing their mother back. That was the only reason I led to that theory.
Dear, come here a minute.
What is it? Hello, sir. Good afternoon. A photographer?
Yes, let's fix you up. You know we don't have a single family picture.
That's pretty short notice.
It's about the same as my voice.
You hold Ed, all right?
Sure.
Little Ed and Al.
You can go ahead.
It's so cute.
Okay, look right here. And hold still, please.
What you don't see, dear, is that someday I'm going to be a wrinkled old monster myself. So today, We're going to take this picture, and I'll be able to remember us all together, smiling. No matter what, we're always a family. So even if you're scared, don't try distancing yourself from us. And one other thing, too. Stop calling yourself a monster. It's not true.
Say cheese, everyone.
He's taking it. Smile, dear.
Ah, that's such a beautiful smile. Look at his. Oh man, he knows how to smile. Wait, he's crying. Oh, so she's taking the piss out of him. He's crying. Oh man, I didn't realize. Ah man, a lump in my throat. It's easy to like. Wait, is his face has always been covered, right? In that picture? That's the famous picture, but his face is always covered, isn't it? So this whole time, that picture that we never see his face of, he's always crying? Is that right? That's so sad, man. That's so sad. That is so unbelievably sad.
My plan was to take this body, and in doing so, to extend my life. But things are different now.
Okay.
I want to be with Trisha and the boys. To grow old and die with them. That bastard. There, that ought to do it.
What were you doing?
Fixing the swing.
When did you get so handy?
I haven't ever been able to do much for the boys.
It's funny, I literally, so when my wife and I met, the first, like, proper date weekend thing we went on was in Brighton. And we went on Brighton, and the first picture we took as a couple was in Brighton. And we stood on the pier, and we took a picture together. And, like, 6, 7 years, 8 years later, we went back, and recently, and took another picture. And it was, like, my wife and me, and our 2 sons. And it's just, like, one of our sons is, like, going like our youngest is going like this. It looks really angry. And my eldest is just, like, not happy, and he's like, ah! The picture. And I was like, you know what? That makes the picture even better.
I can at least do this. Trisha, I'm going away. Wait here for me.
Okay.
Don't tell the children. I don't want them to know about my body.
Right. Sure you don't want me to wake them?
I can't bear to look at their faces.
Silly man. It's okay for you to cry.
Aww.
Oh, you 2 boys are up early. What are you doing out of bed?
Al said he had to go potty.
And of course his big brother took care of him. Thanks a lot, little man.
So interesting when you see it from the other side, isn't it? Like, it really is crazy interesting, because we've seen that from the Elric brothers' side, like how they looked at that memory, and then we see it from his side. All these things you don't know. All these things behind the scenes.
Just a little while longer.
God, what a dark and awful opening that was. Like, you just can't help but feel absolutely horrible for the father. It's changing my whole damn concept of what I've assumed was going on. I said there was definitely something going on with father, but honestly, I don't know. It almost seems like he just wants to become mortal. Like, that's what it feels like more than anything.
Well, it's no good. There's still nothing coming through.
That's just great. so we're cut off from all contact.
Your orders, sir. What should we do now?
There has to be an exit somewhere to dump out the rubble. We'll keep going a little farther. Smith, go back and report.
Sir!
What is it? Fan out!
Would you be interested in a legion of immortal soldiers?
He took the bait.
Never dying or getting old. You want it too, don't you?
This is a bit, what does he mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Also, holy shit, this episode's awesome. This episode's awesome. We had the dark opening with the father. We saw things from the other perspective, other side of him, which is just heartbreaking. And now we've got this fucking... What was that? What even was that? Was that flipping... Was that Envy? No, Envy's not... Envy... No, who the fuck was that? What was that?
What I want is to kill you!
Hmm?
Oh, it's just such an incredible question. I don't know what to say.
Well, are you interested or not? There are only two answers.
This motherfucker's brave!
It is intriguing. Can you tell me, General, on the day when this dream comes true, will my men share in this gift as well? Or is it only for me?
I can tell you when the time comes.
Does that mean there are no guarantees until then? If I buy into this, I'll be forced to facilitate whatever dirty plans he has for Briggs. And if I refuse, I'll just be swapped out for some other pawn. Probably demoted. So, do I accept his offer or not? Excuse me. Yes, what is it?
I'm sorry to disturb you, but the underground tunnel advance team...
What's this about an underground tunnel?
Speak, soldier.
Yes, sir. Something's happened to the advance team.
Very well. I'll be right there.
I'm coming too.
Right, let's move.
Hold on a sec. It has to look convincing.
Buccaneer, what are you doing?
Prisoner transfer, sir. I'm moving the Elric brothers from the east cells to the west. May I ask who this is?
This is Mr. Zolf J. Kimbley. He's General Raven's honored guest.
Kimbley. Wait, did you say the Elric brothers? You mean the Full Metal Alchemist? I see. Now I understand your nickname. Oh, it's this one?
If one more person makes that mistake!
Who was the only one that didn't make that mistake? Wasn't it flipping Olivia? Didn't she not make that mistake? She was the only one who knew straight away. Everyone else immediately... I mean, come on, can you blame them? His code name is Full Metal Alchemist. Al is literally this giant Full Metal dude, just there.
Nice to meet you. I've heard much about the Full Metal Alchemist. Hello.
That's a nice warm welcome. Hello.
General,
What happened?
We lost all contact with the advance team that was sent down to search the tunnel. Shortly after, Smith's horse returned. It came back with what we assume was his arm.
Just his arm. Where's the rest?
It's still missing, sir. And his horse can't lead us back. It's too terrified to be of any use.
What do you mean lead you back? It's a one-way tunnel. What do you mean? Oh, we don't know which way to go. It could be anywhere. It could be anywhere down that one singular direction with no exits in a perfectly circular shape. We don't know. We don't know. The horse can't lead us there. We'd possibly get lost.
Potential. Get a rescue party.
I'm afraid you can't do that, General Armstrong.
Just walk, bro.
That tunnel is too dangerous. What have you done with the immortal monster you were telling me about earlier? Put him back and seal the tunnel's entrance, General.
But there are still
I am speaking to the General. See, I know Northern law. Obey strength and obey the power. Isn't that the way it works?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Jesus, that picture of Raven. The guy doesn't deserve a name like Raven. Raven is a cool-ass name. Raven is my youngest son's name. This guy does not deserve that name. He does not look like warranted of the name Raven. Maybe like... Fuckface. I feel like it's better.
Full Metal Alchemist.
See, Olivia could pull off a name like Raven.
I am General Raven from Central. I've heard a great deal about you from His Excellency.
Hello.
It appears you've been good boys and kept your mouths shut.
That was the agreement.
You don't seem happy.
Oh no, I'm absolutely thrilled. Who wouldn't love to have their friends taken hostage?
Do you think you could release us from this cell soon? The deal was, if we didn't mess with you, you would let us continue our journey.
There's no need to worry. I'll let you out of here soon.
That tunnel. Is it part of whatever you're planning to? If they find out...
Again, you don't need to worry. I've already spoken with the General. She's going to put the homunculus back underground and seal up the tunnel's opening.
It's so weird, all of this, isn't it? Like, the thing is, the government people, and all under Father, and all under Fuhrer Bradley, they're all so confident and cocky that they are so comfortable just being completely open about everything, especially the Elric brothers. Like, they are so unbelievably powerful that they're literally just like, yeah, we're going to use you as a sacrifice. If you want to go get your bodies back, go ahead. Just don't mess with us, you know. We'll tell you everything. We don't really care, but just know we're going to use you as a sacrifice, so just go what you do. And even now, it's like, don't worry, I've already spoken to the General. She's cool. She's on board with our plan. She's going to chuck the homunculi back in the ground. No problem. Don't worry. You guys, just don't worry. I know you were worried about not being used as sacrifices, but we will still use you as sacrifices. It's all cool. It's all play. They're like so just, was it brazen about it? Is that the word?
General Armstrong's on our side now, Full Metal.
I wonder if
General,
they...
Aren't we going to go in and search...
I was gonna say, I wonder if they don't believe her, but of course they were listening in, so yeah, they know.
...for the missing team?
Quiet, Henschel.
We can't just abandon them down there. They still may need our help.
I said be quiet! Be quiet and obey.
Obey the one who holds the power. They call her the impregnable northern wall of Briggs, but even she yields to authority. Well, that certainly is the wisest approach. Oh, so that's the monster.
Well, good morning, Sloth. Did you have a good rest?
How are you? I'm still sleepy.
You'd best wake up. There's still a lot of work to be done here. Pride explained it to you now, didn't he?
I guess. What a pain. Oh well. I have no choice. Such a pain. But I forget. Why is it a pain again? Too much of a pain to remember.
Not to worry. He's a Chimera doing some work for the Central Forces. He's helping to make this country even greater than it already is. Of course, it's still a top-secret operation. So close this hole and guard our secret. I'm counting on you, soldiers. It's people like you who make this country what it is.
Isn't there a rail line? So is it not just possible they use that rail line to get rid of the debris, like the rubble? Also, it's similar to like, is it Supernatural Season 2 when there was this town that had like a rail line that went around it, and it was this iron circle, it was like a defense thing. My guess is they're using the rails to create. I've mentioned this the other episode, but to create the circle, the transmutation circle. So that is just like, that is the circle. That's what we're seeing. We're seeing them build it.
All the important parts are written in ancient Ishvalan.
And the reason he said about the men possibly not being, like, becoming part of these soldiers as well is because I'm guessing they have plans to wipe a lot of them out, like they usually do.
There's no way I can read it.
Does that mean we give up?
If Scar were here, he might be able to read it. He was an Ishvalan monk, so he might know their ancient writing.
Scar was a monk?
Where is he? Could something bad have happened?
Doesn't give
to
you
him?
monk vibes, does he?
We found her. The girl with the black and white cat.
Right. Let's go.
Big man Scar!
Mr. Scar! Mr. Yoki!
Did you find the research notes?
Yeah, they're right here!
We need to relocate. The Briggs soldiers know where we are. Move.
Scar didn't kill them. Interesting. You think that would have been the safer option, just kill them, but no. He knocked them out and they're relocating. Interesting. Scar's becoming a bit of a softie. Several days later. This is several days later, alright.
You see, General? We are the chosen ones, and we will receive immortal, near-godly bodies. We'll rule the entire world. The name was Smith, wasn't it? There was nothing we could have done to save them.
Those who aren't chosen, will they be sacrificed for those who are?
Yes, the survival of the fittest. The weak will become the foundation of the country, and the strong will take their rightful place on top.
Is that what happened in Ishval?
Indeed, they were part of the plan.
You see what I mean? They're just so confident they don't even care. They just come straight out of it. You can ask them whatever you want. They just answer every damn question. You ever used Viagra? Yes, I did one time. It was fun. Like, they don't care. They're like these things that have been zapped with the truth ray.
They were weak and deserved to perish for the good of their betters.
Is that right? No, I'll take care of it. Okay. Sorry to keep you waiting.
You seem to be making rather frequent phone calls.
Can you tell me where General Raven is? I need to speak with him.
He's been there for days. General Raven stayed there this whole time.
You were seriously injured and near death, and then the same day you show up here totally recovered. What sort of magic can do that?
That information is none of your business.
Another thing, you were imprisoned for killing officers. Why would they release you?
Do I have to say it again? It's none of your business.
When did all of this begin?
From what I hear, when the country was first founded. And now my generation shall preside over its completion. I'm grateful for your assistance. You're a true servant to your country.
Is, what they're trying to do, is that what, the Elric's dad is? Is that what's his name? Homenheim? Homenheim? Is that what he is? They want to turn everyone into what he is. Is that what they're basically trying to do? He's like patient zero.
I'll speak with my superiors about preparing a seat for you.
There's no need.
What's that?
Which arm did Smith lose in the tunnel? The left or right?
Wait! What are you...
Growing old is truly terrifying, isn't it? You would know, General. Before you became so afraid of your own mortality, I'm sure long ago you had an earnest love for your country.
You can't! You were going to be one of the chosen ones! You would have been one of us!
I don't need a new seat from you. You're going to lose the one your moldy ass has clung to for too long! Right about now, Raven! You old traitor!
But immortality was right before our eyes!
General, you are among the weak who will become the foundation for this country, literally.
Literally!
I was going to be immortal.
Now that that's done, get in touch with Major Miles.
Sir!
The rest of you, we have work to do!
General.
God damn it, I fucking love her, man. I love her. She is the best. Oh, man. You become part of the foundation for this country, literally. Oh my god, man. That's fucking great. You are part of the weak motherfucker. Now be my wolves. Jesus Christ. She's so cool. God damn, that scene was awesome. Man, I want to watch it again. Oh, man, he literally is. He literally is. Well, fuck that guy. Like I said, General Fuckface, goodbye, man. Goodbye.
I want that concrete nice and level.
Right!
You're not a fan of me, are you, Major? Is it because I was a state alchemist, one of the ones who served in the Ishvalan War of Extermination? What information can I give you to make you happier? Do you want to know about the war, about how your countrymen died in it?
Shut your mouth, Kimberly.
What, you don't want me to tell you?
I said to shut up!
Major, may I have a moment with you? I have a message for you from the General. She says operation complete. No need to buy more time.
Roger that. I'm just glad I'm not stuck talking to that guy anymore. I don't know how much longer I could have lasted. Kimberly! Apparently nobody can find General Raven. Do you have any idea where he might have gone off to?
The General's missing?
Seems like it. This is a fort, but that doesn't mean it's safe enough for an outsider to be wandering around. If anything happens to the General...
I, for one, would welcome it. If anything bad should happen to General Raven, then I have permission to act in whatever way that I see fit. That decision came down from the Führer himself. Now, perhaps you could provide me with a car to drive me down the mountain. You should act quickly. It's in your best interest, I promise. Right now, orders from me are tantamount to orders from the Führer.
Please, wait, General Armstrong.
Huh?
We have to search for Smith and the others before we seal it.
Full Metal saw this coming, so he made us this secret passage into the tunnel.
She killed him?
General Raven?
Yep, and that was all I was ordered to tell you.
Hey, wait a minute! When are you guys gonna let us out of this damn place?
Who knows? Take it up with the General.
Damn it!
Getting angry won't do any good, Ed. We should just rest for now.
I can't just sit around while all this is going on. I need to do something! Hi. Afternoon, boys. I was hoping that I might have a word with the Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, don't tell me that you have some reason to dislike me, too. You should be grateful.
I like Kimberly. I like Kimberly. Kimberly is a very likable villain. He's got like the Jaime Lannister kind of vibes where, you know, you like to not like him. He could maybe become good. He could maybe become evil. You're curious about his journey. I think he's an absolutely excellent character. I really like Kimberly.
Brought a visitor with me to see you.
Winry? Winry? Winry made it! Winry made it!
Why did you come here? Why? Why do you think? You have to adjust your automail for the north, don't you? And just what are you doing in that cell?
We didn't ask you to come here!
What's with you? I was worried about you, idiot! Someone from the military contacted me, so I
Military? Don't be so hard on her, you two. The Führer was concerned about you. He wanted to make sure you were taken care of.
I'm really starting to hate the end of this show, you know? I'm really starting to get more and more annoyed. Is there an after credits? Come on, man. After credits? After credits? What are we saying? What are we saying? After credits? After credits? Just give me that. Give me that, please. Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah, motherfucker! Ah! Thank you. Alright, now I just need to find where it starts. Okay, cool. Why is it taking so long? Alright, here we go. After credits. Let's see. What's going on?
Kimberly?
Yes, I heard about it from a friend of mine who's working as a nurse at the base of the mountain. She said he was admitted with serious injuries, but after General Raven came to visit, he recovered right away.
Raven and Kimberly.
That's all the information I have for now.
Thanks a lot. Tell me if you hear anything else.
It was really nice seeing you!
Nice. That's not much to go on. A bouquet of flowers might help you next time.
Yeah, I'm better off without her. But thanks anyway.
When one woman leaves you, another may find you. I have a message for you from Olivier Mira Armstrong. Colonel Roy Mustang, right?
I'll take every flower you have in that cart.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't think those are going to be enough. You might need to give her your car. But that's fine. It makes sense. I can imagine Olivia. Did I say Olivier? I can imagine that's Mustang would. Yeah, Yeah, I reckon Mustang likes her. Jesus! So now we got another stupid ass fucking cliffhanger. Let me do a stretch. Okay, I'm stretching. No, I'm stretching. Okay. It's annoying. Anyone else feel like it's really building up to something? Anyone else get those vibes like it's just slowly building up to something huge? I really just feel like something's coming. I don't know why they won't let out the jail. Now Kimblee's there, but we know Kimberly doesn't know what's going on with the plan. Maybe he does. Maybe he figured out straight away. He doesn't really care about Raven. And my guess is, and I think it's fairly obvious, that none of these higher up generals are going to be used. None of them are getting immortal bodies. None of them. I think it's fairly obvious. They're all like, it's all like, you are part of the immortal few that will live with us. And they're like, yes, here. And then when it finally comes down to it, it goes, joking, you're also part of the fire. Boom, pushes it all in. Like, that is pretty much what is going to happen. We can pretty see that coming, which is why I'm guessing there was literally no care when Kimberly used his intelligent brain to figure out, well, it actually works out better for me. I think he was very quick to suss out what maybe the plan was to be going on, which is why he went straight away to see them, which is why Winry's here. He now has his security. He's got his hostage. So I guess we're going to see what happens. I'm surprised the Elric brothers are still stuck in prison, but I'm guessing the reason they have handcuffs like that is so their hands can't touch. They can't use any transmutation. But surely Ao is strong enough to just break his binds and break his brothers? I don't know, you would think so, but maybe they're just playing ball at the moment. They're back in the tunnel. Don't know why. I guess we're going to see. And what the hell was the weird black scary shape thing that came chasing down the tunnel after him? I'm guessing it was one of the sins, but I may be wrong. I don't know. It's terrifying, though. It reminded me of something you'd see in Hellsing Ultima. In fact, it looks exactly like Alucard in Hellsing Ultima. Jeez. I really love that. That was one of my favorite episodes, I think. That was a brilliant episode. Very well done. Very intense from start to finish. A very strong episode. Episode 36. This is a really, really good one. Man! You see what I mean? I just want to keep watching. We're over halfway through this show right now, and I swear the second half is better than the first half, even if that's possible. Already. Such a good anime. Anyway, I hope you guys are still enjoying watching this with me. If you are, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. I read as many comments as I can on this video, and let me know you're still enjoying these reactions. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have an absolutely awesome day. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.